Gamers, hola, konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo. What's happening? What's cracking? What it do? It's your boy the Shovel 8. We are back again with another stream. I know, your screen is blue as fuck right now, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Look at this. All right, so literally, the seat I'm sitting in right now, and all these blue ass lights behind me. But there's a reason why. Because as soon as I came in today, so we all know the problems that the other systems have, and in fact, it's about to get a little bit bluer because I'm gonna kill my phone light right here, which I actually had running to try and help the situation. That is how blue your boy gonna be looking today in stream. I literally should have covered those lights back there, but when I got here, I was gonna go to the other seat, and the guy was like, "Hey, wait! I need you to test something for me." And I'm like, "All right, fine." So you guys know a lot of the problems they've been having with the systems here. Last time I was on the stream crashed because Final Fantasy 16 is blowing these damn systems up. Like the network, it just cannot handle the section of that game where it crashes every time. But what they did do was I told them before that there was certain things that didn't work, especially like the Xbox app, everything else. This system here, as well as the other, what, there's five systems here, five on the other side. These 10 systems have now been set up for it to work, so they needed me to test it all out because they still didn't understand how to make it function, which it's working. There's still things that they have to work out, and one of the primary things, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but if you're running a network situation, of course, every system has access to specific portions of the network, so on and so forth. For those of you that don't know, may not work in that realm, but I know a couple of you do, and Teflon, I know you specifically do. But if you try to run the Xbox app on a system, for one, you have to be logged into the store as well. Now, that causes a real issue if you're trying to run it on, say, an entire network where different people might be trying to log into the app at the same time to play games on their own specific accounts. So they found a workaround for it, but the issue with it is the fact that you still can't pull full downloads because it's working off of one primary main storage system. It's a messy situation, way too much, complications to try and sit here and explain the whole entire time. But that's what I was testing out. But what I can do today is actually get into the GTA 5 thing that I've been wanting to do, so we can run that. But to everybody that's on already, thanks a million for being here, both on YouTube and on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, go ahead. You know what to do. Like the stream, subscribe. Most definitely feel free to hop in the chat. And if you're on Twitch, go ahead, give a follow, subscribe, hop in the chat, all that good stuff. Now, before we get into any gaming, listen, this last couple of weeks have been a mess over there in the States. I said it before, I'll say it again. Don't like having to talk about this, but it's crazy because if, as I said, I think last time on stream, if I just focus and dedicated all my time strictly to covering the BS that's happening there right now, be a rich motherfucker. Because everybody else is doing that exact thing. Like that is the meta. Having that idiot, the so call a president, in office is the meta to making motherfuckers rich. I'm not playing. And it's on both sides. Because you get the dumbasses who just play into everything he does, the grifters, all the people who act like they believe in him, they believe in what he's doing, so on and so forth. You get them, they make money off of people getting pissed off at them. That's called hate viewing. That's where they get paid. And then you get the other people who are literally just reporting what's happening and what the contradictions and issues are, and they're getting rich because I mean they took the time, they got the time to actually sit down and just do nothing but create content off of it. And I understand it. The thing is though, when I talk about this, it's always some extreme situation that literally puts me in the state of mind that I have to say something. And this last incident, last killing, last murder by ICE is crazy. If you don't know what happened in that situation, look it up. Alex Preddy. That's all you need to look up. You will find all the videos and everything else. And I'm not going to sit on it and talk about it for a long period of time. I'm just going to say this right here. If that incident doesn't upset you, if that incident doesn't help you to see that there's a real problem, if that incident and you're sitting on the right wing side of things, all up in arms about, oh, the right to bear arms, freedom of speech, the Constitution, all that bullshit. If you don't see that and then hear the things they said after and have an issue with your current sitting president, your current government, you are fucking retarded. That's the bottom line to it. It's a fact. You can't sit here and tell me that that by any means was okay, that they were justified in doing what they did to him. While he was, number one, recording, it's his right to do so, didn't confront anyone, holding a camera in hand. Secondly, only intervenes to go and help a woman up after watching two, three ICE individuals push her down. He went to go and protect a woman who, um, I mean, I swear they always say we got to protect our women. Okay, that's number two. Nothing wrong with what he did. After then getting pepper sprayed, and I'm not sure, it's very highly possible that was bear spray. I'm telling you all right now, if you have never been pepper sprayed or in fact bear sprayed, which most of them I consider would carry it, and there's a reason why I know that they would be carrying that. You've never gone through the gas chamber, the dealing with gas grenades and things like that. You have no clue the reaction that the body has. Not only did he not attempt to attack them, he was in that state of absolute shock, body seizing up. You can't breathe. Your skin is burning. It's cold as hell outside, too. And as you're trying to inhale and catch these breaths from this pepper spray, from the potential bear spray, do you know what that's doing to your lungs? Then you got 4, 5, 6 grown ass men in tactical gear on top of you, beating your ass, hitting you in the face with the butt of their guns, kicking you and everything else. And then they see you have a gun, which, by the way, his legal right to carry. And for you dumbasses who sat there and ate up that bullshit that they came out with, well, he shouldn't have been there to protest with a gun at a rally with a gun. I'll say one name: Kyle Rittenhouse. All right, this man was legally carrying. And let me explain something to you. For those of you outside of the states who don't know, a great deal of the states are open carry states. Shit. Some are even concealed carry states. But all of this was in his legal right. And after having the gun taken off of him, this is when you know that there's a real problem in training. Now, I don't know if you all know this, but when law enforcement gets into the situations that they get into, typically when a person screams gun, they're either being drawn down on, a shot's been fired, something along the lines of that. When that happens, every officer, every individual military man, no matter what the situation, they will draw down and most of the time take aim and immediately fire because that scream of gun means that you are in imminent danger at that point in time. They took the gun off of his person. He was walking away. The fucking agent was walking away with the gun and had the nerve to scream gun. Then two agents pulled out, pow, 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 started shooting him. Now, listen. Even with the scream of gun, it is not justified for these two dumbasses to have done that, seeing that the man is face down, ass up, because y'all just down there beating the shit out of him. Hands are probably down on the ground. If not, they are covering his head because these are defensive maneuvers that you would take as a human being to defend yourself against being attacked by 5 or 6 grown ass masked individuals. And now you've taken the shots. He's lying there lifeless, dead. And you then pause and continue to shoot afterward, which right there, they again did something fucking illegal. Because after an officer or anyone ever takes a shot in those situations, you are, and you see that the person is down, it is your job to go and help to try and save the individual. Keep them alive until the EMTs get there and then prosecute. But they did it all right then and there. Played judge, jury, executioner, all right in the middle of the street in front of cameras for the entire world to see, but then believe that they were fucking justified in it. That's an issue. That's a real problem. And for people who are sitting here watching these things happen, you can see every instance that I just talked about. See for yourself, and for you to dare say, "Oh, they had a right to do it. He shouldn't have been there with a gun." You have a problem. Your problem is that you don't care about the Constitution, you don't care about equality, you don't care about rights, you don't care about a fucking thing other than your side winning. And at the end of the day, you lose as well as everyone else. That's just all there is to it. Now, I'm off of that situation. Anybody that has anything to say about it, feel free to hop into the comments, in the chat, whatever. And when I cut this and actually put it out as a video on its own, you can go ahead and leave your comments and try and debate that anything they did in that situation was right. This shit is crazy. And it's just stupid because it's affecting so many things in so many different places. And the ignorance of individuals around the world is very highly proven that they don't know a fucking thing about America. They don't know a fucking thing about freedom, and they don't know shit about the Constitution. That's just all there is to it. It's sad to say. This right here, yo, okay, hang on. This last weekend, we had the second party for my friend who's leaving, or he left now. He actually moved to the new city he was moving to, and it was great because we all got together again, and we ended up having a conversation, and the conversation led into the biases of Japanese people, what most would call the racistness of. So we were talking about this, and what he brought up was something about Chinese people. All right, if you guys don't know, a great deal of Japanese people do not like Chinese people. Growing up here, when I was young, my mom, she had warned me about that. She just like, she was funny to me because she had her biases, but they were never meant to play off on to rub off on me. And not only that, they weren't the normal biases that people would think. She's both Japanese and Spaniard. Now, to most people, that would mean she probably hates fucking everybody. She would fucking hate Chinese people. She would hate Mexicans. She'd like eat a lot of people of that. But nah, just wasn't her. And she told me these were things to watch out for because of certain lies. And so, as my friend and I are talking, a couple other people get into the conversation, but he says something, and he's like, "Yeah, it's calmer now because there's not a lot of people here." Now, there's still a lot of travel happening, but a lot of it's not as many Westerners and things like that, for one, which everyone's kind of just like, yay. But then there's even less Chinese, which they're even more so like, yay. And the reason why is because the PM, she said something fucked up, which she shouldn't have said, which is not a smart thing to have said. And so the entire Chinese government put out something, and in Hong Kong and everything else, do not travel to Japan for the holiday, which currently there's a holiday. It's the New Year for them. Okay, so that happened. Then, and I really wanted to talk more about this had I been able to get on stream on time today. Robberies happened in both Japan and China, and they are related to exactly the same thing. I gotta read a portion of this. Hang on. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta read a portion of this to y'all because this shit right here, you can't tell me this is not an inside job. There ain't no fucking way you can tell me that this isn't an inside job. Let me see if I can find it. Cause if I can, I'll pull it up on screen. Actually, let me try and find it on screen. All of this ties back to each other. Let's see. Uh, this all happened over this weekend. How should I put this in here? Okay, here we go. This is one of them in Hong Kong, ties between Tokyo. Okay, I'll get the screen up. But anyway, so before I get into this, he pretty much came out and was just like, yeah, I don't like Chinese people, blah 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 blah. And I asked him, I'm like, why? I was like, why? And having conversations about things like this is important, but there's a way to fucking have the conversation. But I'm like, why? It's like, well, because, they do these things, and I'm like, are those really that bad? Because I've seen other people do them. He's like, true. I go, have you ever thought that the reason why you don't really like them is because you were always told not to like them? And so we get into this conversation before we go back to partying. And I'm like, think about this. Your entire life, you've been told how they hate you, and they've been told why to hate you, or why you hate them, and they've been told why to hate you. They're upset because the Japanese government never, renounced the things that they did to them. He's like, also for World War II. And I'm like, nah, that's a part of it as well. And I go, it's not just that, but still to this day, they have war criminals in memorials and things of that in memorials and things of that nature. So of course these people are upset about it. And then I broke down the lineage of the from the Chinese to the Korean to the Japanese, and then every other Asian culture in there. And he goes, and I've heard those things and I've known those things, but it's like we don't ever talk about those things. We always just focus on the negative. And I'm like, I know. And the reality of it is that all of this fucking hatred is stupid because at the end of the day, no one ever fucking understands why they're actually upset. And when you actually sit and look at it, it's like, what the fuck? And he even said, he goes, the thing about it is now, anyone under 40, pretty much, I think they're changing to be more inclusive and loving of the Chinese people. And I'm like, yeah, makes sense. This newer generation, all the flaws and fuck ups that they may have in the 30 and under groups, the one thing that they do have and share when they're not being stupid, of course, when they're not listening to the ignorant fucks who are trying to like play into their fears, they all have a sense of not just compassion, but a want to understand why things are the way that they are. So we had that conversation, and it really dawned on me just how important it is not only to have conversations, but to actually give people knowledge into the history of things, because no one ever fucking thinks about that. Everyone goes directly on their fucking emotions, and they run with their emotions all the time, and they feel like, oh, I'm right because I feel this way and because someone else told me this. When in all actuality, all they've been doing this whole time is playing that game of telephone. And you guys know how that game of telephone goes. You tell one person something, by the time it gets to the next person, it's already wrong. And by the time it gets to the 100th person in, it's not even what the first fucking statement actually even was. And that's the big problem with how people are seeing or how they perceived America. But now what they're seeing is really making them question everything that they originally thought. And rightfully so. This shit goes so deep. We could have a conversation about this for a week straight with no sleep and still have issues at the end of it. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the story. This right here had me like, what? And this, when I talked about like the crimes and stuff like that you all may not know about here in Japan, this is not the first time something like this has happened. This happened years ago. Actually, not even that many years ago. If I can find that story, I'll show it to you as well. But this, boy, I can't, like, everything in about this story is like, what was anybody thinking at this moment? Let me get the screen up. Let's see. Oh, I gotta set this up properly. I didn't do shit right today. All right, there we go. Okay. Yo. Yeah, yeah. This is something else. All right, let's see. So the first one, Hong Kong police arrest six suspects in cash robbery case. Police in Hong Kong are investigating a robbery of some 51 million yen, or around $330,000. This isn't even the most, which led to the arrest of six suspects, including three Japanese. Two Japanese men had a backpack containing the cash snatched in a busy street in central Hong Kong on Friday. Hong Kong police have arrested six men and women aged between 23 and 52 in connection with the heist. Police say the suspects include one of two Japanese men who reported the stolen backpack to police. The man in his late 20s was detained on suspicion of providing information to a group of perpetrators. Investigators reportedly grew suspicious after he apparently make contradicting remarks. Hong Kong police say the two Japanese men who were robbed of cash are dealers in precious metals. They arrived in Hong Kong with about 190 million yen, the equivalent of about $1.2 million. They allegedly were trying to change the Japanese currency into Hong Kong dollars to purchase some sort of merchandise. Uh, Police also say three of the six suspects, two other Japanese men, and a woman from mainland China, were arrested at Hong Kong airport while trying to depart with some of the stolen cash. Authorities say the remaining two suspects are both male, one from mainland China, the other from Hong Kong. They're suspected of aiding in the exchange of stolen cash. The Hong Kong robbery came after an attempted heist earlier in the day in the parking lot at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. In that incident, a Japanese man in his 50s was attacked with a pepper spray like substance near his car, which had 190 million yen inside. All right, so that kind of covers both stories because I read them in two different stories. I want to see if the Haneda, because there's something missing from here. There's something missing from these stories. For including robbery of large sum. This is still all in Hong Kong. No, robbery in Japan. Let's just go with Japan. Fees of 2.7 million. Yeah, and why don't they have it here? So here's the thing: the other robbery, it was over 2 mil that was stolen. This happened the night before the Hong Kong incident. Almost the exact same details. The pepper spray, sticky substance, a guy backpack full of cash. Now here's the thing about this. This guy who was robbed in Hong Kong, this isn't his first time being robbed. He was robbed in fucking October as well. Same exact thing. I'm sorry, it happened in Tokyo. He was robbed in October as well. Listen, y'all got to tell me, like, I really, before even talking about this, if I was so busy this weekend, I wanted to sit down and read each one of the cases and then put together a timeline and kind of break this down, because everything that I read, I was like, this is obviously an inside job. And not only an inside job, but I could almost believe, I could almost believe that this dude is doing this and double dipping. He's getting insurance payouts on this. Because the way that it read and what they said, he actually purchases, it's not just precious metals, he's buying gold, cashing out, then going and flipping the currency. Now, it never speaks about, this is the first time it actually speaks about him purchasing some other random items. But how is it that you're going to tell me that three separate robbery attempts in a 2 day span of time happened after you were robbed 3 months ago, each time with 2 million at least in your fucking backpack? Okay, nigga, at some point in time, you need better security. You need a better plan. You need to shut the fuck up as to who you're telling about these situations, because you keep getting robbed. Now, to actually pull the 20-year-old in, because this one doesn't go into depths of like what it was that he said, but in one of my phones, it actually has what the 20-year-old, the 20 whatever, this guy right here, the one that was detained on suspicion of providing information, it actually goes into detail as to what he said. But how do you not look at the actual person, the owner of this whole enterprise? How do you not look at him and say, we actually need to pull you in for questioning? But that's the thing about, the laws in Japan. One, you can't really you can't really poke and prod too much. You gotta have, like, I mean, hardcore, firm fucking evidence, which is understandable. But to question somebody based on the simple fact that you know that all of this shit is related, including the robbery back in October. which had the same MO. No one's gotten stabbed, which, if you guys don't know, knife crime here is a big fucking thing. It's the primary fucking thing. Gun crime isn't that huge, but people still commit them. No one's been severely bodily injured, and hey, that's smart on the criminal's behalf, I guess. I'll give you that. I mean, you're just using bear spray and there or pepper spray. There is a potentiality that you could kill someone with that stuff, but it's lower on the scale of, me walking up and shanking you a couple of times. Nothing severely damaging to anyone. Nothing life threatening has happened to this guy. Because they want to keep robbing him, you can say yeah, but it also screams to me that it's like, listen, all right, you guys, I'm gonna have this amount of money. Y'all are gonna rob here and here. I'm gonna claim the insurance. I'm gonna get it back. It's okay. And, a couple years, a year down the road or whatever, let's go ahead and meet up and cash out. Because if you guys don't remember, when the last time I actually spoke about the crimes in Japan, one of the crimes I spoke of was something along the lines of this. I know I didn't go deep into depths with it, but motherfuckers got robbed of cash and gold bars. Like, do you know how bold you gotta be in broad daylight to rob a motherfucker of gold bars and bags full of cash? But they did it dressed in fake cop suit in fake cop uniforms. There was like six of them. Crazy how it's, six in this one too. When I say that people commit the same crime repeatedly over and over again here, the copycat situation, it's a big thing. But this thing right here, like, I have to keep up on like what happens with this because it just blows my mind how you don't see, well, they're quote unquote saying there's a connection between two. No, nigga, there's a connection between all three robberies and potentially the one that happened back in October because they didn't get the people back in October. So it's like, I, y'all tell me, am I tripping? Do you not see a connection here? I don't know, chat. I just thought it was interesting, and maybe it's something that one of y'all might end up watching. Hey, what's good? I used to work at Dave's Hot Chicken and someone sprayed bear spray at employees and customers the day I called in and quit. Hey, yo, best thing in the world. Yo, GTM case. Yo, that is why, bro, what how did they fuck up their order? I need to know. You called in and quit before it happened. Don't tell me you went in there. Boy, that why you quit? You quit and then when it was like, but you know what? I got something for you motherfuckers. No, no, no. How did somebody's order get so fucked up? There's a news article about it. I gotta pull that up. What caused it? See, now you making me pull this up. I gotta pull this up. Chat, we going into this. I can't see shit over here. Dave, wait, is there a city? Can you give me a city? Was it Dave's Hot Chicken or Dave's? Why the fuck am I thinking Dave's Chicken and Waffles, nigga? I don't know what is wrong. Dave's Hot Chicken. All right. Tulsa Dave's Hot Chicken. Okay, cool. There we go. Perfect. Tulsa man arrested after reportedly. Yo, come on, bro. You got dreadlock powers too, and you gonna go off and do some dumb shit like error. Why? Why? Why can't you satisfy that request? Man arrested after police say he assaulted people with bear mace at restaurant in Tulsa Hills. Yo, bear mace is no. Woo, that shit is no joke, man. Oh my god, I experienced with all of that shit with good reason. Wait, come on now. Okay, so Tulsa Police Department says the arrested man reportedly assaulted people with bear mace at a restaurant in West Tulsa Monday night. Police responded to Dave's Hot Chicken in Tulsa near 71st Street on South Olympia Avenue 10:45 after several people flagged him down to report the assault. Customers and employees say Kenaj uh, Kenaj Washington, 18, entered the store with a woman and became upset over his order. Your order? Witnesses say Washington tried to go behind the counter several times and began yelling at employees and started to twerk. Nigga, no, hold on, hold on. Why? Yelling at employees and started to twerk? Do they mean he tweaked out? Because the way I can't imagine this nigga mad as hell, come in over his order with his shawty, start twerking in the back and then spraying bear spray. This is wrong. This is probably as employees tried to get Washington to leave. Witnesses say he pulled out bear mace and sprayed several individuals. Officers found Washington in a nearby parking lot and said Washington tried to run away from them. No fucking shit he tried running away from them, but I need to know why he was still sitting in the parking lot after doing this dumb shit. He was subdued with a taser and taken into custody. Oh, Washington was arrested on 4 counts of assault and battery, resisting arrest, and obstructing justice. Which one of those is going to carry the most weight? Because they're going to drop the other ones. Wait, how long ago was this? I mean, this happened. I kind of want to. Oh no! Damn, this was in November, so they probably haven't finished this yet. He probably hasn't even made it to trial for this yet, or had any plea yet. Let's see. I think the four counts. I mean, they can keep all 4 counts of assault and battery, and they'll drop excuse me, the resisting arrest and obstructing justice. But that is wild as hell. Why you start twerking? I what was in your head that like you got to be going through some crazy shit at that point in time. You done tried going behind the counter and started twerking. I'm out. Nigga, I'm out. He said there was even a Facebook video. Keep in mind, 80% of the staff are minors. Uh, no, he actually. What did chat block? He got out literally January 2025, and now he's back in. Oh, oh, so damn, they put him through quick. Wait, it happened. Where's the date? So I mean, damn, he got fucking processed quick then. I don't think it'll pull the Facebook video. Oh wait, there's the video. Nope. Damn. Yo. I made the statement of why was he outside in the parking lot or whatever. I'm gonna tell you why, because the nigga couldn't get away at that point after immediately spraying. You gotta go outside and like try and catch your breath. Wow. Bruh look crazy as fuck right there. That's wild as hell. People he said my boy Dave. Oh my god. Oh, people need help for real. That's insane. I actually want to find the video. 18 years. God damn it. The comments. First comment started working. What the fuck? Nigga, wait. Oh my god. This shit is gonna kill me. I need to see the body cam footage on my mama. Billy Badass. This mother Don Johnson. Your boy, oh my God. Started twerking. She said started working. Sweetie is twerking. This shit is done. Tulsa is started. I I don't. Oh, now I need to see the video. I'm not even lying. I can't log into into Facebook. Wait, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. This shit. Of course not. Will it play? Will it play? Let's see. Insta? Nope. All of them are gonna try and make me log in. Maybe not TikTok though.
Hell yeah, Clash Motion recording. You better bro up to get this shit more warrant. Shit funnier. Big game, bro.
Damn, it's a bad angle.
Dragon Claw? Huh? Dragon Claw? What's that? Where are you in here? I'm in I think 19. Dragon Claw? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I thought it was Tyler. I didn't see you with Dragon Claw. Bro, he was shaking ass before too.
Did he say he was shaking ass? He said he walked in with shaking ass. I couldn't understand shit that I couldn't understand another word that nigga said until he said he walked in with shaking ass. What is happening with this nigga? Oh, I'm so boy, I'm about to fucking die over here. Whew, okay, I'm gonna stop the video right there because that's about the time that he gonna start spraying, and I'm gonna let that go. He said he walked in with shaking ass. Man, I can't get another angle. I gotta get it. Damn it! Oh, this is wild. Okay, wait. Let's see what angle we got here. Fucking Instagram just want me trying to get me to fucking log in. I'm not logging in on here. Was this the same one? Yeah. I'm trying to see if I missed it right at the beginning. Nah, there's no twerking. So I guess I already missed the twerking part. I'm dumbfounded by that. What? And if you know Dave's Hot Chicken, they are popular. I've heard of them. They all started popping up long after I left the states. So I've heard of them. I've seen things on them. I don't. Was there one while I was there? If so, never tried it. And in fact, I'm like, you know what? It reminds me of every other fucking place of that type that tries to pop up. Like, what's that one place everybody's like, oh, the sauce is so amazing, and the Texas toast. You get like chicken fingers or chicken strips. Canes. Thank you, Canes. Yeah, that place. I've eaten at Canes twice. Once was because I was drunk. I was fucking drunk and it was open. So we pull up and I'm like, let me get in. And I promise you, I kid you not about this. All I ate was fucking 4 pieces of the toast and half the fries and one bite of the chicken. So I figured I'm like, okay, I'm drunk. I don't want any more. So I go and try it again. Stone sober. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. Nothing fucking special. I don't care. He said no, Kane's different though. It's really good because they got Alice le- Alice levels and blank. They're fire with no spice. What is it blocking? What the hell is Twitch blocking? Bro, they got fruity pebble shakes? Wait a minute, that's wild. Oh my god, like you said that ain't sound good. Damn. Oh, my bad. Yeah, like Cane's is just It's whatever. It is whatever. Like that sauce is so easy to make too. Like not even gonna lie. But no, you know what? I have heard a lot of people have said that Dave's hot chicken was good. Somebody said something about like the regular chicken wasn't that great, but like the spicy one, that one was on hit. But that sounds crazy. Fruity Pebble shakes, that's nuts. You know what? Speaking of, there's a place here, and man, I swear, I need to. What I need to do is lock myself in my apartment for like a week and not go out and just make videos with all the food videos I got in my phone. It's wild. But one of them is to a burger place that I tried, and I didn't get much footage of it. The burger the burger was good, but y'all got to know how biased I am about burgers. Number one, I don't fucking like burgers. I used to eat a burger once, maybe twice a year. That's it. But when I eat burgers, them shits gotta be good. I make probably the best fucking burger. I'm not kidding. On this planet, even with the most basic shit, give me super high grade quality shit like Wagyu mixed with short rib, and I'm breaking all that down and making the burger, nigga. We can go into all kinds of craziness. But this place here, the burger was it was good, but it was about everything else that they had there that really had me like, what the fuck? And the shakes they had on there. I didn't drink them because you got to understand, I'm not a huge sweet person. But the next time I want something like really sweet and I want to pass out from the sweetness, I'm going to this spot, which is probably a good thing I didn't make the video yet because I need to go there and eat more stuff and then put it all together as one video. But them shakes, oh my god, I promise you, I think they have like a fucking fruity pebble shake in that joint amongst a bunch of other ones too. They looked crazy. Look, it looked like just from staring at that thing for too long, I was about to contract diabetes just from looking at the fucking cup because people were in there ordering them up left and right. And it's crazy. I only found it because I was out drinking one night late, and I'm like going to have something to eat, and these two girls are sitting there, and we end up talking or whatever. And one of the girls, she tells me, she's like, "Yeah, I work at this restaurant, this restaurant in Ueno, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "All right, cool." She goes, "Do you like burgers?" I'm like, "They," and I told her too. I said, I was even like, "Look, they got to be damn good for me for me to care." And she's like, "Well, everyone really thinks they are, so you know." So I tried it out, and she was working that day. The Like I said, the food was good. I was more impressed by the side dishes that I got because I think it made me happy because I hadn't had that in so long. I'm not gonna say what it was. When I put out the video, you guys will see. But those shakes, I want to go back just to try one and go into a food coma. He said, "Bro, I make fire burgers. I make a garlic barbecue patty with lettuce and onion, garlic parmesan buns, and fried egg with bacon." Yo, that legit sounds good. That sounds absolutely ah. For me, it's all about like the way that the meat's cooked. I mean, you can get like a good smash burger, like I do the smash burgers or regular, but then it's like the texture and everything else. All the ingredients kind of have to come together in a good little harmony, and you got to be able to taste all of them too. Like most people have seen my YouTube video when I was in the restaurant making the burgers that I like to make. Here, that's what would fuck people up. Is that here the izakaya that my friend owns? That is still the second best burger to me in the world. Like I said, mine is the first. His is the second, and that motherfucker, them burgers, I swear, every time after I eat one too, I'm like, I could eat like two or three more. Not even joking. Easily. That man, my boy Hide-san, he studied his ass off. He is an amazing chef. But surprisingly, the fast food game here, like y'all know, I've always hated fast food. I hate McDonald's. I still will not go and eat at Burger King, even in Japan. I just, Burger King just fucked up for me years ago. But Wendy's here in fucking First Kitchen, you can get an actual truffle burger here. The shit is delicious. And it's not, they're not using truffle oil, some bullshit like that. No, 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 no. There's actual truffles on this burger. Not a whole lot, because if you know how much truffles are, you know. But consider there's a reason why they can get truffles the way they get them. But yeah, imagine that in America. What? A what? A truffle burger? Did you say a fucking truffle burger? Wagyu burger? Like the whole nine. The whole nine. All right. He said my burger's thick, bro, like a Latina. Gotta love them thick. All right, let me go ahead and get it switched over. I gotta hit a quick bathroom break. Is there anything else? Yo, thank you for that story because I'm seriously, I can't even say that I'm shocked by it because there's always something crazy going on in America. Always. Always. I mean, hell, all we got to do is type the word Florida man and a date into Google, and we probably going to get something crazy out of that too. But that story right there, that shit got me. That shit really got me right there. Why? The twerking, I just don't understand. That's like, have you ever seen? Oh, I'm sure we've all seen this, but like when a little kid they get mad and they do like the most random fucking dance or some shit like that. Or like when you was a little kid in school and some kid just threw himself on the ground and started shaking and jumping, and then like 5 seconds later, just like whatever, whatever. I'm not even mad anymore. Like that's what that twerk was right there. That was the tantrum. That was the fucking tantrum. Just imagine you working and some dude walks in shaking ass. Oh my god. Oh, that did crack me up in the video. He was like, he just walked in shaking ass. Yeah, man, he walked in shaking ass. You know how? Oh, but then he just tapped out. Oh my god. All right, y'all. If you got anything else, go ahead, drop it in chat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, but when I come back, I have not decided what game we gonna do. You know what? I didn't load up Steam today. I've only got Xbox running. We can run a match in Fortnite. We can run a couple matches in Call of Duty. Has anybody fucking played Call of Duty? Like I haven't played that since what? Since it came out, or was it? Yeah, I think it was since it came out. So we can hop on that. But we definitely will probably get into GTA unless you all know any other game you want me to play today. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you everybody that saw them both on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm gonna run a couple matches. You know what? That's what we'll do. Run a couple Fortnite matches. Well, first we'll run a couple. I'll run a couple COD matches, and once I get irritated with that, after maybe one or two matches, then we'll hop into Fortnite, and then we'll go from there. All right. But to everybody that's on, thanks a million for being here, both on YouTube and on Twitch. Like the video, subscribe, hop in the chat, follow on Twitch, subscribe, hop in the chat. I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you soon. All right, we back. So yeah, by the way, fucking I haven't given you all any movie updates since the last ones, the ones not to watch. I've watched some terrible fucking movies recently as well, but I gotta say something. There was some movies that surprised me. Like I'll turn on movies late at night as I'm, working or trying to go to sleep, whatever. And a couple of them have kept me up. One that I saw, I finally watched the final Mission Impossible, which it's worth a watch. If you have watched that series and you haven't watched that one yet, it is definitely worth a watch. It's crazy that on some level, like it felt kind of odd because it was slow. It wasn't as high octane action packed throughout the start, but it was going over so much of like all the old movies. It was kind of nostalgic. But the very end of that movie, man, they put in work on that one. The other ones that I ended up watching, oddly enough, I don't know why I ended up watching these, but I'm glad I did. So, F1, that movie's fucking amazing. Not gonna lie, not in the slightest bit. F1 is absolutely amazing. I'm not even a huge person. We all know I love cars. I love fast cars. I like sports cars. I like cars in general. Always have. It's always been a thing in me. But I've never been like, I don't want to go and see a fucking what do you call it? What's the American NASCAR? No, no. F1, I've seen a race before. It was cool, but it's not something that I like want to just sit there and watch. But the way that they did that movie was absolutely brilliant. And so it kind of dragged me down a rabbit hole. And that rabbit hole led to me watching the movie Ferrari. Ended up being a good movie. Not great, but you got to understand like the era that it was taking place in and everything else, and then the style and direction that they were trying to go with well, the direction they were trying to go with the styling of the movie. Still a very good story. And then the one that really shocked me was Ford versus Ferrari. I don't know why that story, the storytelling was just ah, ah, perfect in that movie. It played out really well. Those are like if you're gonna watch something and get into something that you never watched before, get into genres or stylings of movies that you may think, nah. I would recommend all three of those movies. And if you watch them in any order, from least exciting to most exciting, I would say go with Ferrari first, then Ford versus Ferrari, because those two stories, you'll understand why I say that order, and then watch F1 as the last one. F1 was just I I did not expect to actually like that movie. That was one of those movies where I started watching and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna fall asleep. And as it started playing out, I'm just like, wait, no, I got to see this through. And it really drags you into that world, the lifestyle, and then mainly the main character of the movie itself. Great story. All right, let's get into. Let me get this started up. Fuck, I haven't been on this app in so long beyond testing it today. We'll start with Call of Booty. Call of Booty. Why is it asking me to install? I'm trying to run it cloud. Don't do this to me now. Fucking thing. Okay, there we go. I got it to go cloud. All right, let me get this on screen. Oh, wait, I think I'm running screen share, right? Y'all should be good. What do you say? It's like the boring movie with the one good part when you finna use the bathroom at the movie theater. Yeah, Ferrari was. Wait, which movie are you talking about? Mission Impossible or Ferrari? Ferrari, it was odd because I knew a lot of the story about him. This thing is always so loud in the beginning. But I knew a lot of the story about him. And of course, you know, they sensationalize a lot of different things, create movies or whatever, but it still told the story. And it was one of those things where it played out again. It was slow. There was some comedic parts and some parts where it really dragged you in because of the relationship between him and his wives. May as well call it what it was, but his whole family element and everything else. But then yeah, a lot of it, just because of its styling, it just felt so, what am I watching? But then when it got down to it, to where it was like the racing, the his ideas behind, like, his motivation behind it, and then even his wife, I could have seen her like actually murdering him. But she was so smart in the things that she did. Even when you think that there's like an underlying betrayal there, nah. She's just fucking smart. And the things she did actually saved his ass in the end. No joke. No joke. Any movie that you put on expecting to be great, like you be ready for bed and then you up at 1 a.m. with the bag of microwave popcorn. Yeah, hey, yo, not even that's what fucking F1 did to me. I like, on a level, Ford versus Ferrari did that same thing because it was super late. And mind you, I have meetings really late at night. Here it's like, you know, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning. I have meetings and shit like that. So it's like afterward, then I'm like, if I haven't already showered, then I'm gonna shower and get ready to go to sleep, and then I'll turn on a movie. Most of the times I'll turn on anime, but I've just been on this thing of, let me actually watch movies because I never watch movies. But when I turned on fucking F1, it was like at the start, it was like, all right, this is cool, but it's 2 something in the morning and I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. And then all of a sudden shit starts happening and you realize you actually like sitting up now and you watching this movie and fucking almost 4 o'clock's rolling around. It's like, no, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this. I gotta be up in 4.5, maybe 5 hours, but I'm gonna finish this movie now. That's what that was like with that movie. And it was well worth it. Like, it was so good. I can actually say I want to go and I want to watch that shit again. And maybe sometime this weekend, so finishing up work or classwork, I'm gonna sit and watch that fucking movie again. It's just that good. All right, I'm gonna go into multiplayer. I wanted to kind of go into zombies, but I want to see how multiplayer has been fixed, if it has.
Dawn hacked Mason's ceiling. Thought you patched that.
I did. Could be Cradle related. New tech, both. Can't let any of you out in the field until I've sorted this. Too dangerous.
I need to be for real. Like,
Inspector
I
2's
need
turn now.
advice on something, or just something that can help me out.
We'll
What's
find
that?
Mason and Dawn.
Any leads?
Y'all know how I feel about
Got a
that.
ping from the
Feel free to
ceiling.
talk about whatever. I'll do
An
what I
old gate
can.
Facility. Decommissioned years ago.
It's live. And so is Mason. I've been using his ceiling to poke the guild's network security.
Hacking the hackers. Nice.
Are his comms active?
All I get is a heartbeat.
Okay, you know what? I don't even care.
Don't
I'm not
keep
even
Mason
invested
alive.
in this story, the storyline of this game. I just want to shoot shit. Fallout. Nope. How about we don't purchase it? I'm not gonna make it nowhere on any of these battle passes. Kill confirmed. You know what? Have I even set up any loadouts in this game? I think I set this one up. Maybe. Maybe. If so, that's the only one. I'm gonna read that after this match. Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I thought I
Kill
had.
confirmed.
I think I did set this one up. Oh my god, my movement feels so fucking weird.
Lost the lead.
We lost the lead. Hiya! Oh, bitch, wait, what?
That's a fucking policy breach. Target removed.
The
Stupid
advantage
ass.
is ours. Hold it.
Oh, I forgot you can bounce off walls and shit in this one too.
Hostile tagged.
Grim approving skew attack.
Oh!
Establish UAV above.
Is there like motion blur on or something like that? Cause, ew, that felt gross. Get off me, cuz. I saw you back there. Did I just see somebody go up here? Maybe I'm tripping. There has to be motion blur on.
Semtex out.
Sending frag.
They have the lead. Take it back.
The throw I made. That throw that I made should have been the perfect throw. Oh my gosh.
Drop skew on my mark.
Drop that there. There is. There definitely is.
Rule number 1. Read the manual.
It doesn't show on here. World motion blur is off. Weapon motion blur is
Enemy
off.
scout
Turn
post
that shit
active.
off.
I need eyes overhead.
Okay. Let's see how this works. Still feels weird, but much better than what I saw a second ago. And he's coming around the right corner. Somebody's, oh, well, he's dead. I should have still thrown it there. I should have still thrown it. Maybe it's because I'm playing through cloud. I'm still getting that blurred sensation. Oh, my eyes are going bad, bitch. The gameplay still feels
Hostile LDVR drop
sluggish
detected.
for whatever reason.
Enemy UAV detected.
Knew that was coming. But it feels better than what it was.
Sand turret down.
Like, it feels way better than what it was initially.
Hostile shock charge identified.
Ooh. Yeah, if I'm gonna try to take those fights, I need better weapons. Felt that coming.
Get a counter
whore.
UAV in the air.
Where's she at? She's still in there. She's still in there. Oh my god, she's shooting me in the butt. Crazy. Wow. Even with ADS, this gun is all over the place. Burst rifle. Ah! Okay, see, I like that one right there. Anytime there's a burst rifle involved, I'm all for it. How? How did he not die?
LDVR inbound.
bitch! Wait a minute.
Enemy care package detected overhead. Hostile UAV established above.
Ugh. I can't. Yeah, it's still that slow ass feeling. It's still that extremely slow feeling on movement.
Enemy spotted.
4.
Netcall. Napalm strike inbound. Enemy
That's
UAV
just this
detected.
game, I guess. They just down the pace of movement. They down the pace of movement drastically. For a Black Ops game, this shit is slow.
Hostile care package above.
Sending frag.
See, what are we working with? Oh! Oh, wait. That's a killer. Coming in from the left. No? No?
Enemy dog established on your grid.
Time's up.
Ass jerky don't make itself.
Enemy dog working.
I don't even care. Shoot that bitch.
Rule number 1. Read the manual.
Hey, shawty. Twerk for me. Twerk for me. Overheated. Ooh, that spray is all over the place.
Below acceptable threshold.
I was done. I knew I was fucked.
Establish UAV above.
Hostile UAV established above.
Temporary established. Drop care package on my beacon.
Enemy.
How did I not get that? Oh my gosh. Dog, leave me alone. Yeah, I still don't like this game. There's just no getting around it. Oh my lord. Yeah, okay, alright.
Does not forgive incompetence.
So November, around the time of the
This
Dave
is
Side Chicken
beneath us.
thing, I went to Missouri to see my dad because of Thanksgiving break. I went back home to Tulsa on Black Friday. My sister was pregnant, and we're moving, but me and my grandma had to go. And I knew we were moving in advance. I had my shit packed and everything. I cleaned. All I had to do was go home today, sleep, and the next day we would be packing. Okay?
Drop skewer
So-
on my mark.
Okay, so what's the situation? What's the situation now? Because it sounded like something happened after the needing to go home for the day, sleep, and then the next day. I'll play one more match of this right here. There's just this game. I don't know if it's just because it's the same shit again. I'm just ugh. But it's the movement. A good deal of the fucking gameplay itself Hard point. 2 hard point. Fucking A. And just, yeah, it's the movement and the fucking gameplay, which that encapsulates this game. It's ass. That's a lot of shit all in the same time frame, too. Thanksgiving, the whole holiday situation, pregnant sister, moving. What the fuck? During that time frame, too. So, did it end up being a situation where you and your grandma were kind of
Taking this. Keep the guild off my
Stuck.
ass.
Securing B. We control Zone C.
You kidding me on that right there?
Underway on Bravo.
That's what it should have been the first time. Come up those stairs. Don't you come up those stairs. Don't you come up those... Bitch, I said don't come up those stairs. Oh, that's some piss poor shooting from me right there. They're coming upstairs again.
Stay out of my way.
GTM.
Hostile UAV established above.
I'm waiting for the last part of that. Because I'm not sure what it is you need help with. Like where the conflict is.
Taking B.
The question.
Locking down Bravo.
Ooh, wait.
TACOM requesting napalm strike on my mark.
Okay, our team is like
Stewart.
holding. Until they're not. That was a headshot too.
Underway on Bravo.
Okay, steal somebody else's gun.
B
See what it
secured.
do.
Stay tight. We're in the lead.
What? What the Somebody tell me what the fuck that was.
Enemy sniper working.
Oh my god. You just saw through every fucking thing. Was that an enemy? Because I can't fucking tell.
Sighted on target.
Wow. Wow. That gun has 0.
Enemy dog
control.
established on your grid.
Logo targeting us.
Since we just shoot through shit. Inside,
Marking hostile.
right there. Oh, that's the dog right there. Okay, I just saw a second half of that message. Motherfucker! Yeah, I'm just not into this fucking game.
Losing B. Losing Bravo.
Requesting care package deployed.
Skewer incoming. Bravo lost.
if somebody, I'm like, if a motherfucker shoot through this wall again without knowing there's somebody here, I'm gonna be heated.
against my target.
Like, it's like, that was just pure pray and spray. Pure pray and spray.
Locking down Bravo. Enemy UAV detected.
What the fuck, man?
Authorizing UAV operation. Securing B.
Got him.
Scout pulse standing by.
Hostile care package above.
Enemy move.
Taking B.
No one's covering the fucking left side. How is this? Okay. Let's just make it through this match. Get the fuck up out of this game. About to just quit. Hop right into Fortnite.
Taking
Call
B.
it. Yeah, I can't shoot through that. I ain't got the guns for that shit yet.
Locking down Bravo.
Got him.
Bravo is ours. Losing B. Hostile counter UAV above. Sit rep. VTOL warship on approach.
Damn! Somebody done bust a warship in this bitch. I'm out. I can't play COD anymore. This game is terrible. All right. Let me read this. This fucking game. I hate this game. Okay. So Saturday I packed my stuff and then I put my stuff and my sister's stuff up because other people were coming in to help, right? I didn't like or respect, it was family I didn't like or respect later, but I left my priors until December 26th. My mom hadn't called or texted me to talk, so she only called to say how bad of us for wanting to stay with your dad. I want to stay with my dad for what she let around me. The people that came to help were my cousins, who were probably, when I was, these people on the list did not come home, impacted my life, and so on. While my uncle is convicted, 20 years in prison, 15 for that, saved, threatened to kill me. So he's texted about how I felt. If you don't want me in your life, that's up. Okay, hold on. I just read that. This is, and I texted her about how I felt about a week ago, if not a little over a week ago, and she said, "If you don't want me in your life, that's all you had to say." All right. So there's a couple different ways that this this can be answered, and there's the nice way. There's the way that it's not even the nice way. It's the way that you hope things could go. So how do I manage the feelings that she caused me because it's hitting me now? Understand. Understood. I get it. First and foremost, people will have to realize, and sometimes it takes a very long time to realize this. Your parents are not perfect. Sometimes you think that when you're younger, it's like, you don't know everything, blah, blah, but usually that's just like the youth, the ego talking and wilding out and wanting to rebel and everything else. But then in some cases, and in cases obviously like this one, it's literally a thing where you have to realize your parents just are not perfect. And not everything that they say is in the best interest of you, a lot of times it's more so in the best interest of themselves, whether they themselves knowingly are doing this to protect themselves or thinking somehow it's to protect you or just so fucking full of their own selves and their ego that they can't admit when they're wrong. But for everything that you said, first, let me say her answer was absolutely atrocious. That comment that if you don't want me in your life, that's all you had to say. That is a disgusting, disgusting answer because it's dismissive. It's dismissive of you. It's dismissive of everything that happened. It's it's almost like it would give a person the feeling of, did you not just hear everything that I expressed to you? Do you not give a shit? I watched my cousin still living running in my mom's still let her near me. I was in third grade and took care of my cousin's kid when we lived together. And I know there's a lot of family elements that have things like that, sometimes worse. Look, you can respond to her if you want to, and you can respond to her and try and do it in a manner that's calm and tactful, but still letting her know what the issue was. Tell her it has nothing to do with not wanting to be a part of her life. It's just that the elements around her, the people that she allows around you, the things that have happened to you have affected you in ways that it sounds and seems like she either doesn't understand or just doesn't care. And if that's the case, then maybe it is best that I, or you in this situation, am not a part of your life. Because you, being a young individual, going into adulthood, becoming whoever you're going to become, that type of just neglectfulness, that type of ugh, just not caring in the sense about, you know, your bond as son to mother, mother to son. It's a thing where it's got to be a thing where if she can't accept all the negativity she's allowed around you, then she's got to accept the fact that you don't want to be around her. Because now that is the fucking choice that has to be made. Do I want to be a part of your life? I came to you and tried to talk to you about these things to try and resolve them, to help my mental, to help me progress. And you kind of dismissed it. What am I supposed to do after that? I told her that. Let me find a response. I'll copy and paste. Just it. Wow. I want to tell you that you know what? You can actually try more and more and more. And you can. You can. But there's only an extent that that can go before you have to let go. Because one of the things that I don't like with a lot of people when like these things happen to when certain things happen to them in life, I understand how impactful it actually is on an individual, on their mind state, on their livelihood, on their lifestyle, on everything. But they end up using it. This is fucked up for me to say, but I feel like they end up using it as a crutch. A greater portion of people do. Whereas there's others where it really does fuck them over so badly that they can't get outside of it. And on both ends, I always think that there's always a way out of it. There's always a way to move beyond it. But then sometimes you look at those cases and you realize that those people were in it for so long and trying to repair these relationships and everything else that at the end of the day, that's what ended up fucking them over. Because instead of, you know, letting go after a year or two, maybe even 5 years, they've held on to it for 10, 15, 20 years. And now their life's just a mess. It doesn't matter what you think of them, their let's see. It doesn't matter what you think of their family. As much as I don't like them, they're a family, and we have to be around them no matter what their problem is. So you can suck it up and deal with it, or you can just not be part of our family anymore. And just because you're going to be like this, you will not ever see your niece. My niece will be due in March. Okay, so yeah. All right. Listen, that is literally a thing of mom. Sounds so disrespectful. Don't you say this to her, but this is me as a grown ass man. It would literally be a thing. Mom, you're a fucking mess. If this is how you see things, you're the mess here. And I don't need to be around you. And I don't need to be around those family members. And yes, it does bother me that I won't be able to see my niece. Maybe you end up talking to your sister and you guys work that situation out somehow. But your mom, the word toxic gets thrown around a lot, but this is where it actually really, really fits. Your mom is fucking toxic, man. Like, that is literally, like I said, the shit that you went through, the shit that you've seen, the shit that these family members have done and have done to you, it doesn't matter. You still have to be a part of this family. You can still be a part of your family and just not fuck with certain individuals. Does she not understand that? Everybody always thinks that that whole saying that blood is thicker than water is actually true, when in all actuality, yeah, blood is literally thicker than water. But when it comes to the colloquialism of using that in some form of comparison, that shit is rancid. I have watched so many friends go through shit with family members to the extent to where they cannot and should not ever be in the same room with one another because they've never dealt with issues. And there's always someone in the family who tries to keep those issues from being resolved. It's usually somebody's mama or their grandmama. We got to keep the family together. We can't have this whole situation. You guys can come together and still eat. And every time they come together for a holiday to eat, somebody getting cussed out, a chair's getting thrown around the room, somebody ended up fucking in jail. It's a mess. You cannot allow yourself to be a part of something like that. I see it with, it doesn't matter where you are or where you're from, what your culture is. Here, I've seen so many toxic ass family situations growing up around these people. Like growing up with some of my friends and seeing how like attached they are to their family. It's a beautiful thing. It's a great thing. I think that that is absolutely wonderful. But then you watch how they use and abuse certain things on that one individual family member. And you have to understand something when it comes to most Asian and Latin families. It's like it doesn't matter what the family member does to you, it doesn't matter. You still got to deal with them. And then they wonder why you're the alcoholic of the family or why you went out and fucking did something heinous to somebody, which again, I still say that's on you. But these motherfuckers absolutely, and I mean absolutely, helped push you towards that. Nobody should have to deal with that shit. Cut ties. I told my closest friends, they are like my brother and sister. They're in the States. When one of their sons kept fucking them over, time after time after time again, I had a conversation with them. I looked the mom dead in the eyes and I said, I won't say her name, but I swear, like, you guys have, I've been on gameplay with her husband before. My homeboy who's hopped into many COD games with me, his wife. I said, "You're the mother of that boy, but he has done nothing but ruin your life. He has caused you more pain, will not stop lying, will not stop cheating, will not stop stealing, will not stop doing drugs. You are now raising his child when you were at the pinnacle of your life where you're supposed to be relaxing and living your fucking best lives as two grown ass adults. Now you're raising what was supposed to be your grandson, but is now your son. All because your son is nothing more than a fuck up who wants to do drugs more than be a part of any of your lives. That woman's mother passed away recently. And what's fucked up is because of their son, they had an issue in their relationship for a while. They're now fine. But the point that I made to her was, you need to cut him the fuck off. There's a point in time where you just can't do anything for someone to help them. They don't want help. They feel like everything that they've done is okay and everything that they've caused and, the effects of those situations are all a-okay, and you got to cut them off. They're your family, but you can't allow them to ruin your fucking life. And that's the situation that you're stuck in. It's a massive cause and effect. That's exactly what it is. The sad thing is, I want to tell you that it's like, hey, yeah, you can work this out with your mom. Sometimes things happen and there's not enough time to be mad at someone, which a greater deal of times I really do believe that there's not enough time to be mad at someone. And in this case, you don't even have to be mad at her. You just have to let her go for the moment. I know anything, this is the thing about life. It's such a it's such a fucking mess. It's such a contradiction at times. We say we have all the time in the world and then we realize we could die the fucking next day. What I want to tell you is try to work things out with her, but it sounds like you've already done that. So at this point, it's a thing of, you have what you have at the moment. You are where you are. Do you. Separate yourself from all that bullshit. Try and find a way to have a relationship with your sister, but if she doesn't allow you to even do that, then you can't do it. At the end of the day, your fucking sanity is more important than anything else at this point. And as you get older, you can then try to work on those bonds. I will tell you, I've also seen that. That same friend, the guy, his relationship with his mother. Ooh, we talk about this shit all the time. And even when I met her, it was a thing where I could see how she's trying to correct that, especially after his grandmother died. She's been really working her ass off to correct the things that she caused him issue with. And this is what's crazy about that. That man is almost 50 years old. You're nowhere near that age at this point. So imagine dealing with the shit that, on the level of things that you're talking about, but at the same time, his mom also being part of the craziness, instilling so much fear in his life that there's things that I've talked to him about or taught him, being the younger man, teaching him about things that he should have known but had no fucking clue because this fear was just compacted on him his whole life. No one should ever have to go through that. No one should. But they're working on their relationship. And that's the point I'm getting at is you're going to have to cut her off before this really fucks you up, before this fucks up any other relationships you will have throughout your life, before it fucks up the relationship with your dad potentially, before it fucks up before it fucks up a lot of things. And try and work on it later on. Maybe a year down the road, maybe 2 years down the road, maybe 10 years down the road. But right now, what it honestly sounds like, and it's fucked up to have to say this, it sounds like she just doesn't give a fuck. I even tried, see, yeah, no, no, no. But how? Because it feels like when you lose the most special person in your life. I know, I know this, I know this. But you have to get beyond those things. Like, you can, she's not gone in the sense of being passed on. Like, I lost my mom at a very young age. My dad, even younger. But that's the thing. We have to go beyond all of those things and keep living. No matter what stress it causes you in that time, no matter what the anxiety, no matter what the sorrow, no matter, like, you have to get beyond those things because otherwise you just stagnate in life. You get stuck at a point that you can't progress from. And when you can't progress from that point, what good are you to yourself, let alone anyone else? You can't have proper relationships. You can't have your own family. These are all things that while like us living and being entertained and having fun and doing, the crazy stuff in life, all of that comes from getting beyond the bullshit. But the most important thing is when we start to have our own relationships, our own friendships, our own love relationships, our own families. Those things can really be stagnated by not getting beyond the type of stuff you're talking about. To have even tried, to have tried to do that to yourself says a lot. On some level, you might actually need counseling. I'm not joking about that. And people think that counseling is this weak ass situation. You guys forget I studied fucking psych for years. So I know that even when it comes to psychiatrists and things like that, and psychologists, they have people that they fucking talk to because you're taking on the weight of other individuals on a constant daily basis. And as a young kid who is dealing with all the things around them, you have influence in every avenue now. You have more influence compounded on you now than I think than we had when we were younger. And what I mean by that is you guys live in an age where you're sitting on the internet and you're reading and doom scrolling through things like Twitter and or X and fucking seeing how people are fakely living their lifestyles in Insta. All this stuff compounds on you all. But to go through something like this with your very own family and not have an outlet for it, you then try to do what you try to do to yourself. That is severely, severely unhealthy. And it's not something that a lot of people ever really get over. When some people try once, they try again. It becomes a debilitating situation to have to live with this type of trash in your life. She threw away my meds saying I faked everything. I've been in therapy since I was young. I watched my grandma die at the age of 4. I laughed at him. But see, that's the thing. At the age of 4, kids don't even fully understand what death is. And while you may have some kind of an issue Understand that a lot of kids don't even understand what death is at the age of 4. Like they don't get it, and then you get lied to on a level at that age as well. Oh, he's just going to be sleeping for a while. And then, of course, after that, it's, well, they're in heaven now and they're at peace and happy and blah, 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 all those things. But taking that out of account, just the shit from now, you, if therapy isn't working, then you need to let your therapist know that. If you don't have meds, get more. And the thing about meds too, it depends on what it is that they're giving you, what they're trying to treat and everything else. Have you talked to your dad about most of this stuff or any other family member that you actually trust to talk about these things? Like no matter what the situation is, there's a way for you through all of this. The catch to it is you got to actually be willing to work towards that. And one of the things that I hate to say is that you're going to have to be hard enough on yourself to realize what it is you're going through and just say, fuck it. I don't care. I want this, and go towards that, whatever that may be, as long as it is in the realm of making you happier and saner in your life. How old are you at that? Like, I know we've talked a few different times being on the stream and everything. Some of you I know, like I talk to you personally, through Discord, or we've called and talked to one another. Like, the older individuals on here, or like friends, everything else. I don't know your age. All I know is that everything that you're saying to me right now sounds like you are in your early, maybe mid-teens at best 17. Everything else may be worse. Felt my choice. Now I'm confused and lost. The only person who will protect you from anything. Yeah, I have to wait for everything to be done. Hey, what's going on, Blur? I'm at the internet cafe and that I'm usually at. The problem is I was testing something out for them, so I'm using an area that's just full neon, blue on one side, red on the other. I Yeah, I'm looking like an avatar at this point. But GTM, you gotta legitimately take everything that you've been dealing with, sit down, look at it, and think, is me dwelling on this going to benefit me in any way? And while, yes, you're gonna go through the emotions and everything else, especially dealing with shit coming from your mom, I promise you something. Like, I can promise you this. If you just let go and just work on doing anything good for yourself, at a latter point in time, all this shit goes away. As you get older, a lot of shit just won't even matter. And the things that you and your mom have had issue with and argued about, you, number one, might be able to get over. And if you don't, guess what? It's okay, because you didn't let it hold you back in your life, and now you're living a better life. That's the whole thing. It's like everybody wants and feels the need for answers now, now, now. Sometimes that shit takes way longer than you want it to, because that's life. You have control over certain things, but at the end of the day, you don't have control over the most important shit. And one of the things that may be the most important to you, that you absolutely do not have any control over, is other fucking people. The way that they treat you, the way that they respect you, the way that they, like, take action with or without. Like, you have no control over that. The only thing you can control is yourself. So at this point, what you need to do for yourself is let go of that bullshit from It's crazy to say this from your mama. Like, that's fucked up. You're with your dad. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm honestly, I'm very sorry to have to tell you that. I'm very sorry that you had to go through all that shit. It's crazy because all the things in life, like, really nothing in this world, it's a fucking terrible thing for me to have to say this. Nothing surprises me. The awful shit that people do to one another, nothing surprises me. There's almost nothing that anyone can tell me that I'd be like, wait, what the fuck? I mean, some shit, it might be like, in that moment, that's weird, but it don't surprise me that people do it. You can't let people's just ignorance be your fucking downfall. That's an absolute no-no. And you, I keep going back to this. Don't ever try what you tried again. In those moments when you feel that way, those are the moments you're supposed to be able to contact your therapist. Those are the moments that you absolutely have to call your dad or anyone fucking around you and let them know that this is how you feel. I don't give a fuck if you self snitch at that moment. Call the cops and be like, I feel like I'm going to do this to myself. If that's the way it is, it has to be done for somebody to get you the help that you actually need. Because again, if the therapy's not working, you might need something a little bit stronger. Damn, damn, damn. All right, y'all. I'm gonna switch over. We will hop into, bro. If you're still on, feel free to keep talking. Like, there's nothing that I can say to where I think this is all gonna sink in on a stream. But take it and know that it's coming from someone who actually hopes nothing but the best for you in the situation. And if you talked to other individuals around you that have any fucking life experience, that have any care about what's going on with you, they're going to tell you these same things. And sometimes it's going to come off much harsher. I mean, I could be extremely harsh about this, but I don't want to disrespect your family or you or anything like that, no matter who they are as people. But the reality of it is, you got to just cut it out, cut it off, let it go. It's done. Get help where you can get it. Talk to your dad. Talk to other family members you trust. Talk to other adults or authority figures that you can trust. But never ever again try to do some shit like that to yourself. And if you have that feeling, contact someone and get help immediately, even if that's the police, to pull you out of that situation and they figure out something else for you. But that can never happen again, and you can never sit here and allow someone else. Again, I say these words, you have zero fucking control over other people's lives and the way that they act towards you, the way that they treat you, the things that they can try to do to you, but you have total control over your life and whether you allow them to do those things. And you taking such an extreme fucking step is literally her and all of those other heinous individuals having some form of control over you. That should be the last thing you ever give any fucking one. All right. I'm going to pop us into Fortnite. If anybody feels like hopping in, we'll get a couple games in. It is 16:48, so it's 4:48 in the afternoon. Hmm. I don't know if I want to do a main game today. We might just play some Fortnite until I end the stream. And by the way, 20 some odd days from now, I think it's like the 23rd, something like that. Resident Evil will be out. It'll be a 24-hour stream. Already, I made the decision on that. As long as I don't have anything extremely pressing at that point, it'll be a 24-hour stream. But for now, let me take a quick break, hit the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, we back. Let's see how badly I screw myself over today in fucking Fortnite. I so I did let them know about. I think I said this earlier though. I did let them know about the Final Fantasy 16 situation. I'm still unable to finish that at this point. They're gonna check and see what the problem is, and what I might have to do is go over to the one place near my my apartment and do a stream there just to finish that fucking game off. Not even kidding. Where is Fortnite at? Ah, there we go. There we go. A Deadlock, if you're on right now, about you know where I'm at in that game. How much more do I have left of it? Because I feel like I have, I mean, at most an hour or at most 2 hours left. I could be wrong because I have no fucking clue, but I got to be at the end. I should have actually loaded Epic to play this. I prefer playing this on Epic because whenever I play it through the cloud, it plays like ass. See, I can even see it looks bad right now. I don't know if you guys can see it. Why does this look fucked up? Something wrong. Oh well, we'll run a few matches. I think I got about another hour or so left in me because I need to eat. As we all know, your boy, after a couple of hours of streaming, I'm just like, food, food. And I want to go, oh, I'm not going to go and eat there tonight. I forgot. Tomorrow I'll do that. But yeah, I need to go and find something good to eat. I found this place that they do smoked foods. And I might have said something about this before because there's a barbecue place that I want to go and try, but I just never have the time to go all the way out there to the city that I need to do that at. Here, you do not find American barbecue very often. And if you do, it's fucking overpriced. And of course, the place that I want to go is overpriced. But as a secondary option, I found a place that just does like all sorts of smoked foods in general. Oh, so goddamn good. So good. Okay. All right. Well, at least the gameplay feels all right. I'm not getting any lag or anything like that. Oh yeah, what am I? I'm tripping. I forgot hot air balloons. Try pop a sniper out of hot air balloon right off the rip. But nobody else come down here start no bullshit. That's a good load of shit right off the rip. Wow. Yeah, could you stop doing that? I prefer that you don't. I missed that shot. That's just no. Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm just fucking mad. I'm mad that I missed that shot. Where'd you go? Oh ass nigga. What's up? Uh-huh. Stupid bitch. You shouldn't have started some shit with me off the rip. I wouldn't have seen you. I would have let it go. But nah, buddy. You just wanted to be a tough guy. Now you're dead. What up, broski? You the one that usually start a bunch of shit. Oh, Lord. Yep, there it is. Excuse me. Listen, I'll deal with you in a second. I just don't want beef with them. Stupid. Told you I fucking deal with him in a second. All right, I need to find 50. I need to find another AR. Get rid of this secondary sniper. Oh, no need for a 50 when we got that right there. Yes, sir. And I see somebody trying to start a fire. Let's get into that, too. Can I get a better shot at you? No, I guess not. I should go back up there and get into the beef with that, thing. If that's something from South Park, I don't know what the hell it is. I haven't watched South Park in I don't know how long. Yes, sir. What else? Hey, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have to say I'm okay right now. All right, this is good. This is very good. I don't see shit though. At least I know I got another one. Oh, you know what? I don't need that right now. I wasted the other one. I need to find one of those backpacks though, for real, for real. 2 a.m. and still up. I don't know how. That's how it be sometimes. Oh, what we got going on over here? I'm hearing a lot of shots, but, huh. I hate that that had to reload right there. Oh, I hate that that had to reload right there. I can't really be fucking with this one. Come in here right now. No, I need you to come in here. Just jump in here. Just so I can shoot you right in the fucking face. Damn. That's bad. This is bad now. Now I'm kind of in a screw situation. I know they're... Ooh. What I can't have is them coming in right there. Fuck it. We going out. We going out. Bitch! Don't play with me. Okay, wait. Well, you know what? Let's drink this first. Oh my lord! I see what I see. I want this. I want that. Oh. Doesn't matter. Let's see. What else do I want to take? That. Okay. And we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got our weapons. Oh shit! I jumped that for no reason. Thought I was dead. Ah! I took the wrong shot the first time. Bitch! Stop that. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Let's get it. Let's get it. I got somebody else behind me too? Like, what the fuck? Stop it. Okay. Drink up. We got two fighting over there. How far? I should have taken the jump. Oh, I couldn't take the shot. Gotta reload. Okay. Let that go. Okay, he's gonna try and land in here. Fuck that. Ooh, okay. Yep. Chasing after them. This is a bad idea. But whatever. I tend to have a lot of those when it comes to this fucking game. Don't see shit right there. Get back in the car. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, I'm right here, bro. Okay. Come on, let's go, thing. Move. Shit. And I see you both now. Ah, how'd I miss that one? Okay, fuck this. chicken. What? I ran out of fucking ammo right then? Are you kidding me? Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, he is on the run for real. Bitch. Give me that. If I'm chasing, I'm getting it. And I want... Which one do I want? Which one do I want to drop? Oh, I love the shotty, but you know what? It can stay. The AR can stay. There's somebody. Damn, that he running. Man, he moving. And I knew that dumb shit was about to happen. Okay, I need... fuck, I'm just so off on that. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm gonna let that go for now. Oh my god, I can't drive the shit. I just saw somebody do a flyby into this house, I'm willing to bet. Yep. Fuck, I pulled a bad secondary shot. Terrible secondary shot. Ooh wee. I need some drinks to heal this situation I got going on. Will cheesy poop help? Oh my gosh. Okay, this ain't working. What the fuck? Oh, they just everywhere. Get your bitch ass out of here. I fucking hate you. I don't even care that I took third. I had to kill him. That upset me. I don't even care at that point. Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay. That was a good one. That was a good one. We say, you know, I've never met a mouse that never been afraid of a human until today. See, I might have to sleep tonight. It might be the only way of at least getting a little. Hey, sometimes, hey, you know what? I'm mad at nobody for crying. Do what you got to do. Helps relieve the stress if it helps. Let it happen. Let it happen. Damn it. So, yeah, you fucking around and hurting yourself over there, Deadlock, with the because of a mouse. When you said that, that reminded me of whatchamacallit, the old Tom and Jerry cartoons where the woman she'll be like sweeping or some shit and Jerry goes running by, she just fucking starts screaming, hops up on the chair or a table, whatever's nearest her. I was like, damn, this man done fucked himself up. Oh yeah, oh, the hunger is hitting me. Okay, this might have to be my last match. Just want to get this goddamn win. Watch, I go out 90 with at 98. Some dumb shit. I'm like, if I run into that little blue thing, like I hate fighting the bots because it's just bad. You're calling enemies over to you, everything else, but it's like you get hella armor for winning that battle. It seems like everybody I end up fighting that has fought it, I'm guessing they have a huge fucking armor boost. I'm gonna have to just run up on that thing and attack immediately, expeditiously. Your shots are ass, buddy. Alright, here we go. Let's see, which balloon should I hit? I think I'll go for the pink one here on the left. And we're out. Fuck. I went too far. Start the descent. Fuck, I went too far. But I think I'm gonna hit the base. Nope, I got it. I got it. Oh, no sniper. Don't do this to me. Don't do this bullshit to me. There it is. I got a shotty for that ass too. Don't you come fucking around over here. They were on the Hollywood sign, I'm willing to bet. Wait, aren't those things up there? They are. I kind of want to go up there and start beating with it. I have to. I feel like I kind of have to. Motherfucker, don't you take another shot like that. The cheesy poofs are health, aren't they? Yep. Okay, so they're up here. Immediate beef. Stupid. And there's the 50 I need. And we're about to go out here and raise some hell. Oh, shit. This is perfect. This is kind of a great setup here. Okay. I'm going to go over here and be dumb. And go and try and mess with this thing. If it's there. So I swear it was on top of this this hill. If it was, it's not anymore. Fuck. Oh wait, it's up here. It was up here. Yep. Fuck it, let's start it off right now. Beam. Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Ah! Oh, shit. Ah, motherfucker. Don't you fucking do that again, motherfucker. They came up here and stole my shit. I didn't see them. I did not see them. No, I'm going back in. I actually like the way that worked out. I didn't see them there because I'd have killed his ass first. Damn. Like, I had a feeling there was a person, but then like the footsteps, I thought it was also the what's it called? The bots. I love Tom and Jerry. That's my favorite ice cream. Wait, Tom and Jerry. Wait. That Ben and Jerry's. All right, hey, good night, GTM. I ended up stabbing my leg, all because his mouse had no fear of a human. It came after me, his baby field mouse. Yeah, if people don't know the difference between the city and field mouse, so, the tails, city mouse. Yeah, field mice, they will sit there and stare at you like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? You got to make an actual movement towards them, like a jump at them. Ah, that was so piss poor. I could have easily ended that kid if I wouldn't have sat there and kept trying to go head up with the shotty. The only way I can go heads up with the shotty is if I'm using the dualies. They would have ended them quick. The dual sawed-off. I kind of want to jump into GTA right now, but I should save that because I actually have access to it right now. Okay. I'm too far. I'll just head straight for that area. I mean, that's far back on the other side of the map. God damn. Oh, there. I want to go and fight that thing, get whatever I get from it. And I'm guessing what it is that, because the first time I fought it or found the crown or whatever, I didn't take it. So I'm guessing you have to take that crown in order to take whatever that armor ability is. You know what? I should stop at this station. Fuck, it's so far away. Somebody pulling up behind me. Don't you fucking do it, buddy. Wait, what? What? of them come from? Okay, where's this other? I'm having an issue. Okay, let's see. You can go. Right now is when I actually need a jump pad. That area is so damn far away. Can I get a whip up here? Why did I not TTA? Why did I not grab Scooby's net? Or you mean the cheesy poofs? These? I don't need them. They only work for health. I need armor. And whoever was taking that shot, we can get into it. Let's do this. I'm not hiding from you, cuz. Come through. Let's box. Oh, you came through with a shot. It's like that. He was fully armored up and everything else. That was a bad look. All right. Good Lord, I gotta pee again. This is the final match. For real, for real. This is it. This is the last one. This is all. I gotta stop playing. I gotta go home. Gotta eat. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I want tonight. Chinese food sounds really, really good. Or go for TTA. What the fuck? What is TTA? Alright, come on, let's get this shit started. Or could do TTA? I don't even remember what I said. I don't remember saying that. I read, okay, I saw where you said TTA. I don't know what I was talking about in context of what. No clue. All right. Wait. Which one is it? It's by the Hollywood sign, right? And the Hollywood sign is... Fuck. Why am I turned around on this map right now? I should have stayed on there for longer. Where the fuck is the Hollywood sign at? I'm so turned around on this map right now. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Oh, there it is right there. I'm fucking stupid. Everything I wanted to do is right over there. boxes. God damn, they boxing boxes. Yeah, I need to go and get in on this action. Come on, cuz. Come on, come on. Get off. Let's go. Instead of going to follow the mission at hand, I'm gonna go over here and start some shit. Bitch. Great kills. Great kills. Sir, could you not shoot at me? Like, what are we doing here? The violence and aggression was unnecessary. All right, let's go, baby. Yeah. At this point, I'm off. I'm just completely off mission. Just is what it is. But I'm waiting for them to try and come out that house and pop me again. Like, eh. I need to get up here and get this done. Oh, what am I doing? Where y'all at, bruh? What do we have here? Yes, sir. Definitely need that. Just in case shit goes real south, real quick. So somebody already came up here and did it, it seems like. And he had to dual shot us. I couldn't get the second shot. I gotta pee. I don't care. That's it. That's it. I can't go fuck it up like that. That is wild. That's a wild fuck up. Oh my God. Y'all know I want to play another one right now. I'm heated about that one. That one was me actually fucking up for real, for real. That's insane. What are we doing? Is this one gonna be one more type of match night? Nah, bruh. I gotta leave it alone. I gotta leave it alone. Let me stop. Let me stop. Uh, yo, I almost did just go ahead and fucking restart that match because I was so mad about it. Yo, what a fucking mess. But everybody, yeah, yeah. It is about that time. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. So thank you guys for watching, for hanging out, for chilling, for chatting, all that good stuff. I hope you all have a great week. Everybody's week should have started now. It should be at least Monday in the States for most of y'all. And yeah, Kyo wa korede owari desu. It's been good. It's been fun. It's been great. I'm the Shellblade8. Thanks a million for watching. It's time for your boy to go ahead and get something to eat. So yeah, I'm out. Peace.